All right, wonderful. Thank you everyone for being here. A very happy Purnami, a very happy full moon night. Let us start with our presentation today.
OMG.
OMG, wonderful. All right, today it's an interesting one, right? The challenges of the mind, the nature of the mind. As you can see in the picture, the mind is always engaged in thinking, doing something, or seeking for something and becoming something else than what it is, or learning or changing, etc. Is it because we don't have free time nowadays? What do you think? That we don't, or in other words, let me ask this question. Is there a time when we don't do something or we don't think something? Is there any time that you can think of?
What's that? By sleeping?
No way. Why is it so? Sitting quietly, even for 5 minutes, is it possible? Are we not getting even 5 minutes time? Is there so much of rush in life? What's happening actually? Constant engagement, this doing, becoming, thinking, seeking for something which is not here. This drains our energy out and creates a lot of stress. Because there is no free time for the mind, there is no rest to the mind. In the name of rest, we do something else, right? Going for a vacation or going to some resort or having some food and so on. But it's not rest actually. The cycle of mental occupation. Let's see what is happening here. There is free time, or whenever there is free time, there is a kind of need to do something during that time. We want to fill that space with something, need for distraction or need to fill the space with something. What is that something? Scrolling on the mobile, watching a TV, or talking to somebody on phone, engaging, keeping ourselves engaged all the time, or in other words, compulsive doing, isn't it? The shift from mindful being to compulsive doing has taken place due to various reasons. What is the way to breaking free from this compulsive doing? Doing is not bad in the first place. Thinking is not bad. The problem is compulsive thinking, compulsive doing. We cannot stay even for a minute without doing something, without thinking something. How do we break free from this compulsive habit of doing and thinking? What is the role of meditation? Meditation acts as the space of consciousness. Thinking is anyway happening. Rather than getting indulged and entangled with the thoughts, observing the thoughts, allowing the thoughts to arise, pass away, allowing the emotions to arise, pass away. This is what is happening in the meditation. And today, it's a full moon, Paurnami, a time for deep reflection and a renewal of ourselves, breaking free from this compulsive doing and thinking, which is creating a lot of energy drain out and stress. This specific technique that we are going to talk about today is basically called Vedantic meditation. It is simply being, not doing, right? Not thinking, simply being. Being the presence itself for inner fulfillment. Because in constant doing, thinking, seeking, etc., there is no inner fulfillment. And it is all happening because of lack of inner fulfillment. The mind is trying to get it somewhere else. When the mind realizes there is so much of a fulfillment in just being, it stops seeking for that inner happiness, contentment from outside objects. All right. Um, the power of stillness. So I have talked a lot. Before this, anyone would like to share any of your thoughts on stillness? So we are talking about two things here. One is doing, thinking, seeking, becoming something else. The other hand, simply being still, witnessing rather than becoming part of whatever is happening. Any
Just
thoughts
looking
on
at the things, just looking at the things as it is stillness instead of indulging, reacting.
so witnessing instead of indulging and reacting? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Gangadhar, you would like to say something?
Non-involvement.
Non-involvement in whatever is happening. Right. Wonderfully said, sir. Any other thoughts?
I think today's human being is afraid of being alone with himself. He just always needs a crutch in the form of thoughts, external distractions that either would take him away, or he thinks that is peace, but is that peace is the question to do. Then you want to sit with yourself. You don't know how to do it, or maybe you're even afraid how to do it. So I think that's a big, huge problem happening with every human being today.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Yeah. Very well said. Any other thoughts on stillness or being, please?
Being awareness about the thoughts.
Being aware of the thoughts. Yes, yes, madam. Thank you. I keep remembering in earlier days, uh, in any profession, in, for example, farming, if they go early in the morning, they do something, and if they get tired, they simply be. They either relax or just be. But nowadays, because of the availability of the gadgets, so many other facilities, there is option for the mind to get engaged with something else, either mobile or talking to somebody. It has become so easy to talk to somebody now or seeking for information. In the earlier days, there used to be only newspapers, and all the information we used to get about what is happening in the world only from the newspaper. And then came the televisions, and that to 10 minutes news in radio and television, maybe 30 minutes in the beginning. Otherwise, there was not no information burden on anybody. And nowadays, so much of information is available everywhere. It is very easy to get distracted for the mind. There are so many things that are attracting our attention, but unfortunately, we have very limited resource, that is attention. So Vedantic meditation is all about keeping the attention inside, embracing the presence over engagement rather than being engaged all the time, occupied all the time, embracing the presence, the state of being here, now, as it is. As you said, letting thoughts and emotions arise and pass like clouds in the sky and witnessing them, simply observing them. The story of Angulimala. I think many of you would have read about Angulimala in the schools and also in other places. Angulimala was a cruel person, and having killed 999 people, as 1000th accomplishment, he wanted to kill Buddha. And Buddha was aware of Angulimala's actions and intentions, and decided to intervene and help him transform his life. Because what Angulimala was doing was harming others and also harming himself indirectly. He was such an agitated person. And many people warned Buddha about the threat from Angulimala. But Buddha chose to approach Angulimala directly. One day, Angulimala was sitting in the corner of a road waiting for Buddha, intending to add him to his tally of victims, 1000th one. Buddha arrived and continued to walk past Angulimala calmly. Then Angulimala called out to Buddha, "Hey Buddha, I am sitting waiting for you here. Can't you see? Stop moving." And Buddha turned to Angulimala and calmly replied, "I have already stopped long back. It is you who need to stop." And he simply continued to walk. And Angulimala got puzzled and started about inquiring why Buddha says, "I am moving even though I am sitting here still." And Buddha says he has stopped even though he is still moving, walking. Then he started getting something. Buddha was mentioning about stillness, inner stillness, action of non-action. And Upanishads say the same thing. Be still and know that I am. Full moon meditation practice. As we have talked earlier also, on occasion of full moon, the entire cosmos will have a different environment for meditation. And when meditation is done anytime, it is effective. There will be positive effect. But when it is done during the occasions like full moon, the effects are multiplied. Today, let's go through a meditation practice of Vedantic meditation. Experiencing I am. And in other words, in Vedantic meditation, it's usually termed as Brahman. Brahman is not a category or a caste. It is a state which is beyond thoughts, beyond experiences of this body and mind. As you can see in the picture at a high level, there is a space, consciousness, thoughts, emotions, breath, and sensations of the body arise and float like clouds in the space, in the sky of consciousness, or like waves on the ocean. These thoughts arise and subside, but the ocean itself, at the deep level, remains unchanged. We can go on talking about these things, the techniques, discussing what is good, what is bad, and the effects of it and all. But knowing the scriptures, knowing so many things, the information doesn't help much. They can, at the max, act as a guide. But what helps is directly practicing, experiencing on this auspicious occasion of full moon. Let us practice this meditation. There are about 46 people, and there will be enhanced energy, the positive effects of practicing in a group. Let us make the best use of it. Sitting comfortably with back upright, with a sense of openness, with a sense of presence. Stopping to achieve something or do something, simply being. whatever is experienced when the eyes are closed, like the thoughts that arise in the mind states or emotions or the moods that arise, the sensations on the body, the breath, they are all arising, changing, passing away, and something else is arising, passing away. It is not trying to get into certain state of mind. The practice is simply witnessing whatever is here at this moment. Is there, for example, agitation in the mind, or is it calm? If there is agitation in the mind, recognizing it, there is agitation in the mind at this moment, acknowledging it and letting it be. Or there may be calmness in the mind, recognizing it, acknowledging it, and letting it be. Intention is to witness it, not try to change it to our convenience. If there is agitation, accepting, acknowledging, and letting it be. In the same way, there may be laziness or enthusiasm at this moment. Recognizing it, acknowledging, accepting, allowing, and letting it be. And sometimes there may be confusion in the mind, or there may be clarity. Is there confusion or clarity at this moment? Overall, at this moment, there may be pleasantness in the mind or unpleasantness, or it may be something like neutral, neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Recognizing, acknowledging, letting it be, not trying to fix the mind state. It is only witnessing. And all these kind of mind states are arising, staying for some time, changing, and passing away. And something else arises in the mind. The question is, am I doing it all? Am I thinking the thoughts? Or are thoughts arising on their own? Am I creating the mind states? Like, do I want to be agitated? And am I creating the state of agitation? Or is it happening on its own? clearly understanding and acknowledging it's all happening on its own. Just like the clouds. The clouds arise in the sky. The sky doesn't create the clouds, doesn't resist the clouds. In the same way, there are sensations on the body that are arising, changing, staying for some time, passing away. Breath is coming in, going out. This is the only thing that we can experience. There is breath and body posture. There are sensations on the body. There are thoughts and emotions in the mind. There is nothing else that we can experience at this moment. And it's all arising, changing, passing away. Then the question is, who am I if it is all happening on its own? Even though everything is changing, and I am not in any of these experiences. I am not the breath. I am not the sensations on the body. I am not the thoughts or mind states. There is something that is not changing. There is something that never arises and never pass away. It is always here, now. The presence itself, existence itself. I exist. I am. Not this body or mind, but I am. This body and mind happened to me, and one day it will fall away. All the experiences will fall away. All the senses will fall away. But still, I am here as the pure awareness and pure presence. As the pure consciousness itself. I am the space of consciousness in which everything is arising and passing away. In the space of consciousness, the clouds of thoughts, emotions, sensations are arising. Simply witnessing them. By being, abiding in my true nature, I am eternal, nitya, nirguna, no qualities, nirakara, no shape. I am the pure consciousness itself. Whatever is experienced in this consciousness is Jagat, my world, which is Mithya, not true, because it's all arising, changing, passing away. I am the only thing that is eternal here. Satya, Brahmana. Abiding in this true nature of oneself. It's a powerful state of being. Where the healing takes place. By being in this state of Brahman, even for few moments, can destroy the karma of multiple lives. It is so powerful. Clearly, detaching from our experiences of sensations, emotions, thoughts, and witnessing them as clouds without resisting them nor entangling with them. Simply be the being and realize that you are the God, the source itself, from which everything arises. Observing your thoughts and not identifying with them. They are like passing clouds in the vast sky of awareness, consciousness. Eckhart Tolle. As per Pema Chodron, you are the sky. Everything else, it is just the weather. As Osho says, everything passes. The joy, the pain, thoughts, emotions. Only you, the witness, remain. Nisargadatta Maharaj says, you are not the mind. You are the witness of the mind. And as per Upanishads, be still and know that I am. Muji says, that which changes is not you. You are the changeless, the silent witness. And Laozi says, practice not doing, and everything falls in place. Shankara says, Jagat Mithya, Brahma Satya. The Jagat of thoughts, emotions, sensations, they are all Mithya. I am Brahmana, which is the only truth. It is the state of not knowing, not doing, not even experiencing, but conscious being, abiding in Nitya, the eternal. This is Vedantic meditation. Simply moving the attention to that I am, the source, the Brahmana, allowing everything else to continue to happen. Just like the space doesn't resist anything. Practicing it, even for a few minutes every day, has profound impact. Moving the attention to the physical body, noticing the posture, noticing the legs, the feet, the toes, heels, soles, ankles, noticing what it feels like, the sensations, the calf muscles, shins, knees, the upper part of the legs, the lower portion of the body, the abdomen, chest, throat, face, backside of the body, lower back, upper back, neck, both the hands, backside of the head, and top of the head. Feel this whole body, taking a deep breath in, feeling the whole body, breathing out, feeling the whole body, taking one more deep breath in, breathing out. With this sense of wider attention, let us step into the next moment of our lives. Slowly, lifting both the hands up, rubbing the palms with each other, hearing the sound and feeling the heat between the palms, sensing it, and keeping the palms onto the eyes, feeling the warmness. And by slowly looking into the palms, opening the eyes, once comfortable with a smiling face.
Thank you, Vijayji. Thank you so much. It was very excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for
Yes,
participating.
very useful meditation you have to do every day.
Yes.
Thank you so much, so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you. So most welcome to share your thoughts or experiences. Please share in the group as well so that more people will be motivated to practice meditation.
Yes, sir.
And also any delights, difficulties or discoveries during the meditation practice, most welcome to share. And this platform is open for sharing the thoughts, sharing our own experiences. Venkatesh sir, you wanted to say something?
This is the best meditation I have ever experienced, Guruji.
Thank you so much, sir. It's all because of full moon, Purnami, and this group energy, sir. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Grateful to you. Yeah.
And even your words, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
daily practicing this your words also, I think is good to take it as a if you can share this also, the same thing we can practice that way every day.
Yes, sir. Hopefully the recording is running still. Yeah, I'll share the recording, sir.
Thank you.
And also, once again, just like we used to communicate in every class, there are meditation sessions that are happening. One at 4:30 in the morning. That's in English. The other one at 9:30 p.m. India time in Kannada. Those who are interested, most welcome to join. So there are yoga sessions, pranayama sessions as well that are running. Most welcome to join in any of those sessions. And intention is to have a group of people continuing to meditate. That's the only thing. They're all free sessions.
Links can you please share, Guruji? Yeah.
Yes, sir. The links will be shared in the WhatsApp group. You are part
Yes,
of a webinar group, right, sir?
Yes. I am part of it. I am part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. And just an FYI, we also undertake, as part of Meta Mindful Presence, a space for personality development and holistic well-being. There are courses, corporate level courses that are conducted for employee personality development, that is growth mindset, and stress management, emotional intelligence, executive leadership training programs, etc. So just an FYI, in case anybody requires, we are here to support as part of corporate training. Yeah. Otherwise, the general practices are anyway running every day. And along with this, the corporate trainings are also conducted. And we are, of course, continuing to cover these aspects as part of our webinars at various different sessions. Thank you everyone for being once again. There were, I think, close to 50 people at one stage. Wonderful to have the group energy on this Paurnami full moon. And have a great evening and continuing to have this meditative space throughout the night. We'll take a few minutes break and then continue with the Kannada session.
Thank you, sir.
So please leave your comments in the WhatsApp group. That would help. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.